Hello guys, welcome back to Patrones Mujer. I'll be sharing with you a tutorial how to make this hood, and you can find this pattern on the magazine Patrones Infantiles number 17. Having said that, let's get started. We'll take pen and paper to write down the materials. Once we have the patent resin from the magazine, we cut along the same line that we'll make. These are finished patterns, which means they have 1 cm seams, hems, and cut with notches and green lines. Let's check the pieces. These are the pieces from the front and back. These are the pockets. These are the pieces from the hood, the bias, and we press in half. We have the elastic of the cuffs and the zipper. We're going to start with the pockets. So we're going to face the right of the fabrics, the print fabric with the blue fork. We're going to sew around of the pocket. You have to leave the base of the pocket we are sewing. Then we cut the excess of the fabric, we snip the curves, and then we turn the piece and we press with the air. Now we pass a stitch on the mouth of the pocket. With the help of the front pattern, we're going to make a mark for positions the front pockets. Place the pocket on the edge of the pattern and pin it. We sew the pocket with the front piece. We sew on the sides, the base of the pocket, and the other side. We continue with the sleeve. We're going to fold in half, face the right, and we're going to close on the side of the sleeve. Then we're going to fold in half the cuff. We're going to sew for one side, and then we're going to fold in half. Place the cuff around of the sleeve. You have to match the sides. Fold in half the cuff and sew them on the sides. Now we open the seams, we fold in half, and we're going to place around of the cuff of the sleeve. This is the sleeve. We face the right, we fold in half, and we sew on the sides. Then we have to overlock the seams. We take the cuff, we place around of the cuff of the sleeve. You have to match the sides and sew them all around of the cuff. Then overlock the seams. Repeat with the other sleeve, the same as we made for this one. Now we're going to take the front and back pieces. We're going to sew on the sides. And after that we're going to match the sleeve around of the armhole of the front and back pieces. Face the rights and sew them from the armhole to the button. Sew the other side of the hood, and then we have to overlock the seams. Now we have to match the sleeves. We start from the shoulder and remember to match the notches and the sides. And continue to placing the sleeve around of the armhole. Then overlock the seams. Place the elastic on the edge of the hood. Just start from the sides, and then we have to match the center back and pull the elastic for match the sides. And after that we're going to place the zipper. Place the elastic. You have to pull the elastic and remember to match the sides and the center back. And sew them along of the hood. Place the zipper, face the rights of the zipper and the main fabric, and you have to use one single side foot for pass the stitch close to the tip. Top of the pin, make a mark on the other side of the zipper, and also you have to use one single side foot for pass the stitch close to the tip, and face the right of the zipper and the main fabric. Fold in half the elastic, face the rights, and we're going to close for one side, and we're going to close the elastic on the along of the hem of the hood. We continue with the hood. We're going to face the rights of the same fabric, in this case the blue fabric, and then we face the rights of the print fabrics. We're going to close on the curve. Then we're going to face the rights, match the center of the hood, and we're going to close around of the hood. This is the elastic of the button. We fold in half and we're going to pass a stitch on the edge of the elastic. You have to use one single side foot because under we have the zipper. Now we fold in half the elastic and we sew them along of the hem. Then we have to overlock the seams. We're going to pass a stitch on the center front along of the zipper. Pass a stitch on the other center front. This is the hood. We face the right and we sew on the curve. Open the seams and pass a stitch for one side. You have to pull the seams to the side. We continue with the other fabric. We face the right and we sew on the curve. Open the seams, pull the seams to the sides and pass a stitch along on the curve. We're going to face the right of the hood and sew all around of the hood except the base of the hood. You have to match the cuts of the center. Cut the excess of the fabric around and turn the hood. We have to press with the arrow, and now we're going to pass a stitch around on the hood. Pass a stitch on the base of the hood for hold the fabrics, and remember to match the cuts and the notches. We're going to place the hood, so we're going to match the notches, the center back and the center front. After that, we're going to place the bias around of the neckline. Place the hood and sew them around of the neckline. Remember to match the notches. Place on top the bias and sew them all around of the neckline. Cut the excess of the fabric around of the neckline and snip the curves. We have to fold the bias and we pass a stitch on the edge of the bias. We fold a centimeter inside of the bias and we fold the bias inside of the garment and we pass a stitch on the other edge of the bias for close the bias and leave the seams inside. And we have finished our hood. This is the front, these are the cuffs, and this is the back. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more tutorials. You can find this pattern on the magazine Patrones Infantiles number 17 and the links are below. We'll see you in another video very soon. Bye!